And I think we've made some progress here. So, I'll take a shot at the fear real quick. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, soldiers and soldats, I hope you enjoyed that trip down memory lane of Wolfenstein 3D. Oh, hi. We're in the command center. We shouldn't be here yet. I'll be back. RTCW action in just a moment. Get ready and stand by. We'll see you in just a few.
Germany calling, Germany calling, Germany calling. Here are the Reichs under ambush. Station Bremen and Station DXB on the 31-meter bed. You are about to hear our news in English.
Nazi scum.
You've stayed with us for 14 years.
The Nazis rule the world now.
I'll find the resistance. I'll find them and I'll help them fight.
B.J. Blazkowicz.
I thought it was a goner. And here you are, back from the dead. Ready to set things straight, Wyatt.
We are finally strong enough to strike at the operations. The days of scurrying like rats are over.
General Deathshead. He's nearer to us now than he's been in years. You eliminate the General, you cut the head off the Crow War Machine.
There's one more thing. It's quite critical.
I like you. Such a resilient specimen.
Let me tell you how this is gonna work. I'm gonna ask you one question. You are gonna answer that question in a way I find satisfactory, and if you do not, I will saw your head off with this here appliance, you hear me?
Zur Hölle mit dir und deinem verdammten Widerstand! Boom, 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 boom. Ich schieß dich einfach ab. Leg dich einfach flach. Nimm mich mit zu mir. Steck dich in mein Haus. Boom, boom, boom.
What a fantastic trailer. I gotta say, I get goosebumps when I see it. Amazing. Okay, I'm excited. And I'm excited for RTCW tonight. Welcome back to the Command Center. Ewowich, your Axis broadcaster, joining you here as we get ready for Phase versus Unity. And with us on the mic, back from his top secret mission in Europe, the one and the only, Sabo, the Saboteur. Sabo, where have you been? Welcome back. Oh my God, you're muted. Welcome back. Hi.
That is one heck of an entry. I'm not muted. Have you got me now?
I got you. I muted you.
You can now. Good. You muted me. Okay,
I did.
I see. I see.
I did.
I have been, yes, on a top secret mission. You know, at work they took my airplane away. They're replacing it with brand new, shiny new jets. So I had to go to school on the new airplane. Been away for, man, how long's it been? Well over a month.
It has been quite some time. But we are very glad to have you back.
So,
For those of you who
Yes.
are not familiar with Sabo, he is our communications officer here at Warwich TV, so big salute to you. And Sabo, congratulations.
thank you.
Getting engaged to his lovely lady of 10 and a half years.
Thank you.
Good job, Sabo. Well
Thank
done.
you. Yeah, exactly. It's about time, I think. 10.5 years, give or take. So.
So very happy for you and your lady.
I'm slow and cautious. What can I say?
That's the way to be. So congratulations, my friend, and
Absolutely.
great to have you back.
Well,
also
thanks.
with us here on the mic,
Yeah,
we have
good to be back.
Merlin. Merlinator from One Soldier fame. Hi, Merlin. Good to see you.
Hello.
And the always entertaining Gut from the Birds. Hi, Gut.
I don't know about that. 10.5 years. Sable you might want to give it 11, just to make sure.
You might be rushing it.
Exactly. It's that last 6 months right there. That's the really important testing bed.
That's right.
The 10.5 year itch, right?
Fair enough. So welcome, guys.
Can't be too hasty.
We're now officially in the war room here. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. We're going to talk about kind of what's happened in the tournament so far to catch Sabo. But first, I would like to give a salute. We'll go ahead and sound the anthem. Salute Viking Steel. Thank you for following the channel. I think you're having audio problems. He is. He can see it. He can't hear it. So, all right. Sorry, Viking Steel. I'm sorry you're having issues, Commander. Hopefully we'll get you all sorted soon. Again, you can't hear me, so it doesn't matter. That being said, guys, if you haven't hit follow yet, do so now, and your name will be displayed, and we'll give you a personal salute to welcome you here to the Axis Army. Also, grab friends, fellow soldiers, and soldats. Bring them back to the world of 1944, because we have the Alliance Cup coming up here in about 1 hour. Phase versus Unity. We're going to do all kinds of stuff. First, let me catch you up, Sabo. Things have been an absolute disaster. This cup started amazing and then just went down in flames. It was like I pulled a little Rush Limbaugh there. God, I hate that guy. But it has been a nightmare that we have pulled up with the help of the last few remaining admins for the Alliance Cup. God bless them. And the community who continue to play. But what a fiasco. I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, I've been halfway following along. I mean, I've been, my head's been in the books off in training land, but every now and then I peek in and see what's going on with you guys, and man, it sounds like pure drama. We've had lies and scandals and all sorts of nasty shenanigans going on with this tournament as we moved into the whole playoff side, mostly centered around tournament admin playa being accused and apparently proven of cheating in the tournament, and a lot more you were talking to me about off the air, Warwick. It's bad stuff.
Yeah, it just depends on who you talk to about the situation. We've kind of left it behind, but there's still lingering feelings of angst, I guess, Merlin, about the whole thing.
Naturally.
I mean, the community has fought through it, and I give them a lot of credit for that, because the prizes that were promised, not going to happen. The sponsorship that was announced, not going to happen. When you tell Asus that we're going to have 50,000 viewers every Sunday, you're lying. Plain and simple.
Pretty much.
There's not even on my best day, shoutcasting Counter-Strike Global Offensive, would I pull those kind of numbers. Like nobody, maybe League of Legends, but that's it.
No, only League of Legends, like only the Pro Series of League of Legends can get that sort of numbers, and maybe CS. But even like the best League of Legends players don't get 50,000 people watching them. They get like 30,000 people watching them.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's crazy. It's a little odd to chuck somebody and promise 50,000 per show, especially when you are a company that sponsors these sort of events regularly. It would strike me as suspicious if anybody, even a League of Legends cast, came in promising those kind of numbers, let alone Return of Castle Wolfenstein, a great game, but a over 10-year-old game that we've been broadcasting for forever. It's a small community. Come on, 50,000 people? That's absolutely nuts.
Now, if I got 3 zeros to our viewer count right now, then we've hit our goal. We will have 58,000 viewers.
Then we're almost there.
We're there. We're there, right. So we're going to just tack on 3 zeros. Right there at the end.
Well, I'll tell you, though, like, we should have known. We should have seen this coming, because the group stage went by. It seemed like pretty smooth and everything, which, I mean, come on, that can't exist in this game. Like, problems are going to happen.
Exactly.
Well,
this
I
is
didn't expect problems of this magnitude, you know?
Oh, nice. We cannot repel firepower of that magnitude. Go ahead.
nice. The group stage was absolutely beautiful. I mean, everything went more or less on schedule. There were a couple of small delays, and I really had my hopes up, thinking this was going to be like the quintessential perfect tournament. And I don't think we've ever had that with any video game, to be quite honest. There's always issues, delays, and wacky stuff going on.
It's part of being
Wolfenstein going all the way back to Battle on Das Beachhead, you know?
It's part of being
the same issues are happening with the big tournaments, including, I don't know if you guys talked about this. This is old news at this point, but World Cyber Games, they're closing their doors.
Yes.
What?
Yeah. It's kind of just the end of an era.
So.
It really is. I mean, just things are changing. Esports is evolving.
Well, there's new different things coming, you know?
It's filled with drama. Nothing's changed about that. Still lots of drama. But exciting times ahead. We have a no drama-free zone here at Warwitch TV. We do. I don't tolerate it. We don't put up with it. Really, you know, take your drama. God, take your drama to your mama, right? Just take it away.
I knew that's where you were going. I was just waiting for the mama part to come out.
Let me adjust your volume, God. You have the strangest microphone in the history of the world, God. I'll have you all dialed in, and then you'll just get loud. So you've got weird settings going on over there, my friend. But for now, I've got you dialed in. Spectre, Oxy, TK Powell, great to see you. TK Powell, one of our Axis commanders. Mozart's also in channel. Big salute to you guys. Thank you for the ongoing support. Viewership is actually very high for where we're at right now, which means and tells me that as we get closer to match time, which is when most people expect we'll be on air, we should do pretty well. Once we hit 100 viewers, then you guys will have the quality setting will kick in. And at that point, then you can switch to
that works?
high, medium, or low. So if you're having buffering issues, it behooves you to recruit friends. Get them in here, have them hit follow, and then life will be good for everyone.
Speaking of which, I love the new logo and setup you have going on there, Warwitch. It is nice. A little bit of old school TSN
thank you.
Branding going on the channel. Yeah, I took one look at that, and I said, I like this. I like where he's going with this stuff.
Been kind of, I want to expand. I want to branch out. We talk about that I'm on air now later in the week. You can see the schedule beneath the window in which I am currently streaming.
Yep.
But I want to branch out. Titanfall. I want to branch out into other games, to casual gaming, to just hanging out, pulling in viewers, having fun. I think that's the way to build followers and eventually get the subscription option that'll make my life a lot easier. I think everybody's life easier. And Trevelyan, who I used to work with in TSN, kind of adopted the ITG skin. He started streaming. He's doing pretty good.
I noticed that, yeah.
So he adopted the ITG, which is the old rival of TSN. And I was looking for something like, how am I going to theme my page? I just don't want to be Wolf. Like, I don't want to be just RTCW, because then how am I going to do Titanfall? So
you've got to have some sort of branding that's unique to what your identity is. That is game neutral. If you're plastered with World War II Wolfenstein things, it's going to look weird if you play a futuristic game like Titanfall.
Right,
I mean,
and people are going to get a little confused. So long story short, talked to Hunter, the CEO, the former CEO, current CEO of Team Sportscast Network. I said, hey, do you mind if I use the logos and stuff? I think it would be a great way to pay homage to where many of us began. He gave me the thumbs up, and so here we are. So.
Well, hats off to Hunter.
Thanks, Hunter.
He's a good guy.
All right, let's move into the next phase of our broadcast here this evening. Merlin, at what point do you want to reveal your news? I mean, how much time do you need? Do you want to do it at the end? Do you want to do it before? What do you think? What are you feeling for the grand news that we have coming up?
I'm not bothered. Whenever you want me to.
Well, thanks for clearing that up.
I wouldn't need much time either. I guess it would just be mainly an intro rather than massive detail.
Maybe go into that before we start talking all about the teams and the history of how they got here, because that, at this point in the tournament, it's a long and storied history behind Team FaZe and Team Unity, leading all the way to this semi-final round forthcoming in the Alliance Cup.
We got time
losers
too.
Bracket. We're
got
coming
time.
down to the end of it.
Yeah, we got about 40 minutes.
Oh,
and
yeah,
we all know, Cut, we know
Yeah.
that Wolf does not start on time, buddy. So we've probably got about 2 hours.
Oh, I want to start, I'm just going to start running my own book here. I'm just going to set over-unders on what time the match will actually start. I'll be taking bets. Go ahead and type it in chat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say we've got I'm gonna say we have about an hour and I don't know, 8 minutes.
Okay, fair enough. That kind of ties in a bit, I guess, with what we have planned for the future. So, as you know, the Alliance Cup that we're going to get into more for this matchup this evening is kind of winding down. I think we have 3 matches left, tonight being one of them. Will they be played in 2014 remains to be seen. That being said, and by the way, hi Goose, it's great to have the real Goose in channel, Virus and Kith. Welcome. Have a seat. That being said, Merlin, you came up with some really cool ideas for what we can do with RTCW going forward. So I'm going to go ahead and sound the alarm, and I'm going to hand the stage to you, my friend. What do you have coming up for the RTCW community? What can they expect?
Well, some people might know about the Crossfire seasonal tournaments that we do. We've done ET for the last 2 tournaments, last year, spring and winter. We're planning to add RTCW 3-on-3 to this next season, which will start in about a month, within the next month.
Okay.
But we've got a lot of big ideas about how to get the community involved in this and how to raise money for prizes at the same time.
I'm really excited about some of these things. Go ahead.
Basically, teams will sign up. So, say me, Warwick, and Sabo would sign up as a team.
Okay.
And we'd probably be the best team ever to be made.
I don't think we would never be beat. We'd win instantly, right?
Have you seen me play Wolf?
You're amazing. That's what we're basing on. You're absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that's it.
So we'd sign up as a 3-player team.
Okay.
But we'd only sign up as just us being a team together.
Right. No name.
No
name. No title. Nothing.
No name. No title. No nothing.
Okay.
And the way it works is, people in the community can buy teams.
Oh, I love it.
For 30 euros.
I love it.
Which is around $40.
That is so awesome.
They would name the team. They could come up with logos and stuff like that if they wanted to, or we're going to try and get someone to do some logos if people aren't able to do that. And we're hoping to raise around 250 euros for the tournament. So say FaZe could want to buy a team. Maybe you, Warwick, you seem very interested.
Very.
People in the community.
I already plan to buy a team. I have it all. I have it all planned out. I'm going to peruse the teams that exist. I really like this idea. You know, you take a look at the teams, you pick the players that you want, you buy a team, you name the team, you officially become their owner. The money that you spend then goes towards the prize pool for the victors of the tournament. And I already have it planned. I've got my team name planned. I've got my team logo planned. I'm set. I'm buying a team.
Nice.
And I urge you guys to do the same once this website is up. However, Merlin's going to spin it. That's going to be fun. And why 3v3 instead of 6v6 is the question. I know the answer, but...
I think games would I'd be able to get games to happen more often. It'll be a bit more competitive. We maybe have 5 or 6 good teams rather than the 1 or 2.
Right.
And I think it would just be a bit... at this stage of RCW, it's just the best time to... This 3-on-3.
And I think Dark Angel has it right that the bidding starts at 30 euros. I think you and I talked a bit about that. Like, let's say, for example, it's Merlin, Clown, and Knight or something on a team, and everybody wants that team. I would expect...
It's a bidding, so it's going to go higher, right?
I don't know, Merlin, if that's the way you're going to do it, but I would expect that that's what would happen, that the bidding for that particular team would go higher. Because people want to own that roster.
So it wouldn't spiral out of control, though. I would probably do, blind bids. So you'd bid how much you want for a team. And then say that whoever bids the most. So the minimum would be 30 euros to buy a team. If you just wanted to buy a team, you didn't care who you got, you just put 30 euros in. But say you really wanted a certain team, you put 60 in. And then say someone else put 65 in, they get first pick. They get to pick whoever they want, and you'd be second. And then you get to pick whoever you want, who's left, and so on.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I've got a huge bankroll. $1 million.
$1 million.
That would be quite a 3-on-3 tournament.
Wouldn't it? I think we get a lot of attention if we had a prize pool of $1 million. Now, aside from that, which is very cool stuff, Merlin, you were talking, and I think Gut will really enjoy this, kind of a fantasy element, like a fantasy football element. What do you have in mind?
Yeah, I was thinking of trying to work out how to do a fantasy football style element where you would pick. I don't know how I get it done. You pick like 5 players.
You're going to need developers or something to run the website for that, won't you?
I've talked to Malman, and he's happy to have it on the current RTCWcup.com site, so it will be on there. It would be hard to. We base it off the stats at the end of a game.
Okay.
So that sort of stuff would have to like, I don't know. We'd have a kill is 2 points, and a give is 2 points, a revive, and so on and so forth.
A TK this could be pretty good. Worth like 10.
You could probably, actually have Gut help you out with that element of things. I mean, I don't want to volunteer you, Gut, but that's like your forte. I mean, you're down with that stuff, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'd be down. I love that idea, also, by the way. And actually, everything that has been talked about so far, I could see the possibility for some epic trolling on people as far as setting up team names. I'm definitely, I'll bid.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to bid myself too. I can just imagine what your team's called. Go ahead, Sabo.
I like this whole fantasy sort of aspect of it. It really reminds me to, I don't know if you guys remember the old Planet RTCW. They had like a stock market where every team had some sort of a price that was built into, I don't know, statistics or wins or whatever, and the teams would go up and down. It really didn't have any effect on making any cash or betting on it, but it was a really interesting way to look at, who was actually the top team, what teams were really trending and making waves way back when Wolfenstein was a shiny new game. So yeah, man, Merlin, this sounds exciting. This is cool. It's a great way to kind of put a little bit of extra energy into Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Now, I heard some rumors that you were looking at other things beyond just Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Is that true, or are you putting that on the shelf?
For the Spring Series, for Crossfire Spring Series, it's going to have ET, CSGO, and RTCW 3-on-3.
Okay, I'm excited about the Counter-Strike stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's mainly going to be a community competition, so we won't have any pro teams or any players who have really put time into CSGO, just like the casual players. We might do that in like a draft tournament style. We're not 100% sure how we're going to do that right now, but it's mainly just for fun, and it'll be just a bracket knockout, so it'll be quite a quick tournament. Teams can prep, teams don't have to prep, just more for fun than anything else.
Now, a good question in channel, I think it was Goose who brought this up. Does this mean that this is the end of 6v6 RTCW? I don't think so. I know that Zed is working possibly with Toxic Girl. Is kind of what they have in mind, maybe, to work together.
Interesting.
To get another cup going after this. So, I mean, certainly not. I think Merlin's idea of a 3v3 in the current state of the game with the limited amount of players is smart. And we've learned, Sabo, that 3v3 is actually a lot of fun to cover. It really is.
It is fast-paced, action-packed. The only complaint I have about 3v3 is with the small format, you have to do away with the Panzers. So you don't have Panzers running around, and I find that one of the most exciting things. In all games, there's always some classic rocket launcher, some BFG overpowered weapon. The Panzer is it in this game, but I just love the way it's so well balanced. You have that couple second delay between the time you click the button and the time it fires, so you really need to be on your game, make the prediction, and your Panzer, as we'll probably see in this one, keep your eyes on Knight or somebody playing for Team FaZe, and the Panzer can just make or break the offense or defense. You watch Village, team on offense walks in, if you make a solid Panzer kill in the tavern, dude, game over. And you lose that sort of element of surprise prediction skill. However, dude, 3v3, it's fast-paced, it's cutthroat action, and I like it.
Yeah, it's fun. So, RTCW far from over in either format. We're devoted to keeping it going. I mean, for example, let's say it's Casual Thursday, and I'm going to be broadcasting crisis again, for God's sakes. Not going to happen. But and then I find out there's a wolf match.
You don't like it?
Well, it's all right. I find out there's the game didn't like me. We find out there's a wolf match at the same night. Then I'm, of course, going to choose RTCW. Of course.
Yeah.
It is our home. It is where we have our roots. Well, tribes, but, you know, our current roots here in the world of 1944 Axis versus the Allies. And so we are going to keep it going for the foreseeable future. Just continue to support Orwich TV and the MG42 crew, and we will continue to support you. I have some other cool features coming up, Sabo. Like right now, pulling zombie mode. Of course, right now, again, every time someone follows, of course, you have the enlisted message that appears. And I'm actually working on tracking donations in the same but more extravagant way. So when donations roll in, we will see it live. Right, we'll see it live. I've got some really cool ideas of what I can do. So you'll have a whole anthem, all confetti. You know, I'll probably have my wife like hanging out with a bucket of confetti. And she'll just spray me with confetti every time someone donates.
So
I could be lying about
real
that.
confetti. I thought you had some sort of digital confetti going on.
We're gonna do
real confetti. You'd get a lot of donations.
All kinds
Quite
of
the
good
mess.
stuff. So great things planned for the future is the message here tonight. So let's move past all that. We've talked about the controversy. Thank you, Merlin. I'm excited. Is there the website isn't up yet, right? But it's going to be up soon.
No, it's not up yet. But there are a couple of questions that are coming in to me. If it's okay, I'll answer a couple of them. Virus is asking if it would just be for Europe or or it'd be mixed. This would be aimed at European players, mainly because the games would be midweek. But I want to do an NA tournament as well. It's just I can't be up at the time that it needs to happen. So I was hoping that someone in NA who had a good standing with most of the teams would be happy to run that for me. I could host that. It could be pretty much on RTCWcup.com as well.
So I have.
So you could have two separate tournaments.
I have the chance to buy 2 different teams. Oh, I'm excited. I'm buying some teams. I'm going big.
Buy it up, man.
And we know, I mean, clearly, if I buy your team, you know that you're going to be themed. It's going to be something Star Warsy. So, it's the way it is. It's the way I roll.
Yeah, I was gonna touch on that the last point also, where when Goose was asking about the 6v6, like, you know, I think we all can kind of agree that, you know, 6v6 is the classic playstyle, and I don't think, you know, it's not really going to go away until the game itself, until we all stop playing it or watching it.
Right.
But yeah, the 3v3, I mean, it just gives the opportunity to have more matches more frequently than we can do right now with the 6s.
Yeah, and they tend to be a little bit faster paced too, which is, I think, important for these tournaments. We've had a lot of success over the past year and a half with 3v3 tournaments fitting into the one-day cup format.
Yes, Dark Angel.
That's really cool. You know, with these 6v6 games, as you know, those of you who've sat through all these tournaments with us, each individual game can last quite a long time. And when you have like 2 matches back to back, and you have a whole field of teams, these tournaments can drag on for a tremendous amount of time. And we've seen that with each and every one of these tournaments, the Alliance Cup included. I mean, we're in the middle of the playoffs, but it takes a tremendous amount of time to keep these people in the game. And once you start running into things like, you know, major holidays, summer break, or something like that, it's really hard to pull a whole team of 6 people together. So yeah, 3v3. Awesome format. Good way to keep the energy and the momentum going in this game.
So great things ahead. You guys have been fantastic. And I welcome you all to the Axis Command Center here this evening. Hi, Booty. Rhino. Welcome. Dark Angel. I think I said hello. 8s. Have a seat, guys. Get ready. Tragic. Hello, Tragic. Welcome yet again. We're still about 20 minutes plus away from match start. We all know this is not going to start on time. So that being said, let's talk a little bit here. Let me pull this up on my desktop and talk about the playoffs here that we're looking at. Here we are. Let's make sure this should have come up. Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, okay. We're on my desktop. Mission accomplished. We are looking at FaZe versus Unity. the lower bracket finals.
There's going to be Knight. I need to know exactly where he is, what he's doing, and when that Panzer's been fired. And I think a lot of that's going to come down to team communication. If you can identify that Panzer, call it out, Panzer's been fired, and time your moves around that guy. Because, as you said, ping disadvantage, Knight is the man who's going to make all the difference in the world, as he did last time around. It's certainly within Unity's grasp to get a point right here. And if they don't set a good time, not even if they set a time, but if they don't set a good time right here, then we're looking at the start of what's probably going to be a big 4-0 shutdown in favor of Team FaZe. And you know Unity and then Parcher, they don't want that to happen at all.
As soon as the round begins, we will be dialing into the war room of Unity. A rare look, Sabo, very rare look into their world, to see what they have planned and how they're going to respond to the situation down 1-0 against FaZe. Waiting on one player, so we'll do that here as soon as the round begins. Not yet. They're probably deep in strat discussion.
Well, I don't know if you caught this during the middle of the round there, but Brandon from Unity had typed in. I think he was cheekily complaining about getting one-manned, and then Knight busted out those 2 3-mans, and Brandon said, "Okay, you can one-man me again."
Yeah,
there you have it.
Great.
All right, roles reversed. Welcome back. Let's roll. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Allies are Unity, and you know what that means, Sabo? Let's crack the code. Dial it in. Unity War Room.
Let's do it.
Let's take a listen.
Amazing.
A rare insight
Oh my god.
to their world.
Strikes fucking galore. Start just strikes.
Is that Unity?
Throw it down.
Should be.
Yeah, that's Unity.
Okay.
I don't know what else there.
Spawn 36.
Going LT next one.
Strike on top, I think.
We got dynamite.
Main door plant. Get involved in the chat, people. Don't be quiet. Have fun.
Right on flag. This is on top. Let's push flag now.
Here, guys, still watching.
You can't. You're not gonna be able to get up. All right, Brandon Chrono, go back wall. They spawned. What did I say 06.
I don't know. There's one on top. Right.
Putting already up top.
I'll shoot flag when you're going up.
Beat this back.
Yeah.
Unity, a very
One
mixed
Memphis.
team. You can hear it in their accents.
One in flag room. Medic. It's Raz.
Oh, that's it.
Tons of fun. Nice shot low. I'm here
Two in
low.
warehouse.
Only one below the flag.
You got 2 going the back way, but unfortunately they were seen.
There's one still at flag. He's gonna be. He's
FaZe.
weak. Yeah, there's one at flag stairs. Push down. Knight's probably low again.
Nope, there he is. Hi.
Nice shot. He only got me. I'm not gibbed.
I got flag.
Trying to hold flag.
I got mine. I'll go for tops.
Alright, alright.
10
I'm going
seconds
to
for
flag.
Unity
Oh,
spawn.
that's 2 at tops now.
Chrono's at spawn way. They spawn those.
One on
push Chrono.
Really nice communication. It's
One at docks.
Spawning soon.
Spawn
He's in the
6.
corner, right side.
good to hear him.
I'm behind you, spawn way, Brandon.
How many there?
Solid push for
Good
Unity.
balls.
Nice
This
shot.
night again.
Knight on fire.
They're
2
kind of
kills.
fucked up.
Oh, Chronos.
One more is coming.
Yeah,
They're
push
all
back,
getting
back.
revived.
Like 2 there. Oh, fuck.
Okay, here comes Lasher. Look at this.
You better
Let's go
run.
service.
The grab.
You better run, Lasher. Run! 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 Run!
Good job.
Go! Oh my God, Lasher, run! Can't escape!
Oh my
Chris with the
Could be picked up.
return.
God!
They take it back.
Bless
Two really
America.
weak on the cow.
Why you guys aren't looking?
warehouse.
Oh my god.
You can hear the frustration.
I thought it was safe behind us. Like,
That shouldn't have happened.
Virus, the keyboard commando needs to stop. Let's keep it locked in War Room. I'm enjoying it.
I don't know if you saw it, man. Lasher with the grenades. He did a massive double kill right there when he should have should have been shut down.
Let me know when you push the service.
We already pushed.
I'm in courtyard.
Maybe come service with pants next time, Lasher.
Yep.
Kill out. Kill out.
2 service over. It's low.
Go service. 1, 2 docks.
Vis, just wait till Vis and I push and then shoot it. Vis, where are you at?
No, hello.
There's one really weak in spawn.
Here they come.
Watch
I think about it.
Here they
Back.
come.
Oh, he's nice.
Yeah, going for.
Hello.
No, I'll take it.
Oh, Lasher misses.
Just get like Argonalty.
Botches the Panzer.
It's a vital moment for him.
Good guy. Wow.
Oh, fuck.
That's funny. I'll just wait it out and take a bite.
All right, let's head out of War Room, Sable. Let's kill it.
I'm in here in service.
And let's hand this to Merlin. Merlin, give us a tactical commentary here. What are you seeing?
Well, I saw an quite amazing docks run by Lasher, I have to say.
Yes.
That nade where he picked up the docks was like perfection. The guy got revived. He couldn't say anything on comms. You get to those manic dock runs where you can't press anything else. You can't say anything, and you just got to run. And his team, there were 4 of them in warehouse. So unlucky they didn't pick up the docks. I'm not sure who got the secure, but it's a real clutch secure from FaZe, and I think they would have been away because they put so much into that. And you could see their frustration on the comms. They were like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this and all this. It's good though. I mean, this is only 5 minutes play. They just need to keep the pressure up. FaZe are on the back foot.
Well, we got good news for Team Unity. It looks like they captured that forward bunker over there, or the forward flag, just in time for a nice fresh respawn. But a lot of these guys have already taken some positions, sneaking their way into the Axis stronghold. I'm watching Murky over here with just a pistol. Is going to come up. Nice. Pistol kill. Shuts down Raz, but there's 2 more members of the Axis team FaZe waiting on him, including medics. So beautiful medic train. They're going to keep Axis control of the documents, and I don't think we're going to see a grab right there. But look at this.
We had a split.
Lasher almost had a massive Panzer kill over there, but he was shut down just before that rocket shot off. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a rough life right there for Lasher. I was watching him the whole time, and his first shot before he recharged, he had a chance to take out 2 or 3 spawn side and just missed it, and then couldn't get that second shot off, which is something that Unity really needs right now, is to get even if he just if he gets 1, preferably 2 people shooting down that spawn hallway or the service hallway, that'll give him a chance to grab the dog.
Never give up, never surrender. Here's Parcher, leading the charge with his team. Let's rock inside. Bam! Knight misses. Parcher, a little Shazam moment, though, to Murky and Lasher right behind him, who explode in a ball of guts and glory. Then Parcher, shortly thereafter, eats a grenade, so used up the last of his 9 lives in that push, Sabo.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at the scores right now to look at the Battle of the Panzers here. It looks like Knight with 14 Panzer kills. Lasher's made about 10, so Knight is certainly leading the charge on Panzer duty. Yes, he's on defense, so that might be the thing. It's not straight skill over here. He knows exactly where Lasher and the rest of Unity are coming from. Lasher really has no idea where the defense is necessarily going to be rotated to in setup. Bad news, we've only got 3 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock, and Team Unity is trying to set the time. Every second counts. We saw Team FaZe do this in 5 minutes and 23 seconds last time around, so it's really looking bad for Unity as they come in for a second push, Warwich.
They just got to get in there. They're so close so many times here, God, and each and every time they've been denied. A couple real close calls.
Well, yeah, and ultimately, they have to set a time. That's really what they need to do, or else they have no chance of leaving this server with a point. If they get full held here, their best case scenario is they're down 1-0 as they head to the European server.
It is chaos, Sabo.
Parcher just made a huge mistake. He came out on top, though. He walked around the corner, didn't clear the corner.
We have a grab.
Warwich.
We have a grab. Brandon's got it. Run. Take the radio stairs. Cannot escape the MP40 of Crumbs. And return.
That was so close. Did you see that? He was shut down just as the documents are returned. We see Viz and Chrono standing there ready to grab it. Luckily, Parcher was standing by in the document room, Warwich.
Parcher's
picks it up, and he is on the way out. No
Take
one's
it.
on him.
Run it. Go
It's all
it.
clear.
No one.
Go.
Dusty.
Go. Gotta go. Make it happen, Feta
Wow,
style.
he's
Parcher now at
being very
134.
slow.
It won't be the best time, but it's a time, and it's a shot, a chance to get on the scoreboard
Going
tonight. Hand over hand. Now, just moments away, reach for the door, get inside.
Oh,
Bam!
shut
Artillery support, and the documents are down. Blood-covered documents right here in the field,
Somebody needs to
and
be
Dusty
here.
makes the return. That is a knife in the heart of Team Unity.
That should not have happened. That absolutely should not have
Ouch.
happened. Parcher, I don't know. I mean, maybe he was suspecting something was going on. He suspected
1
a
minute
trap, but
warning.
he was taking his sweet time getting out. That gave Team Face just
The
enough
knight
time
just
to
says-
shut him down with that artillery strike.
ShamWow! ShamWow! Wipe you
Wow.
away. There's Knight. Great Artie. I'm not sure, Merlin, did you see who threw the Artie down? Because that was...
It was Chris, but we've got Brandon with the docks. He's
Nope.
got shot down by Clown and Lovebite. That was definitely their last chance. It was really nice. I mean, Chris laid down the RT just to, on the off chance he tried to rush in. Maybe he should have been a bit more patient. I mean, they only had really one good attempt. And that's a full hold. That is horrible for their chances to win.
I would say from watching this entire round that that Unity really had just a horribly unlucky round, sadly. I mean, a lot of things could have went their way that just kind of random occurrences, or just missing one thing here and there, and nothing went their way.
Well, I really expected a very good time when I saw Lasher get away with that kind of lucky grab over there. I mean, he tossed the grenade over, wiped out everybody when he was hopelessly outnumbered, and he should have been able to make the toss with the documents over to his teammates. They were that close when it was returned. But other than that, I mean, it wasn't all that impressive. We saw a lot of solid pushes, but really when it came down to it, when Team Unity was finally working their way into the document room, you're looking at just one person alive who's a little bit weak from getting all shot up, outnumbered. Even if you grab the documents, you're not going to make it very far. And I think that's what really shut them down. Right now, it's looking like there is no chance for Team Unity to score a point right here in round 2.
Well, the best they
They're
can do is
just playing
hold.
to keep FaZe. Yep, keep
Just
FaZe from
hold
getting
them.
another point on the scoreboard and hope they do better on the European server.
Let's do it. FaZe on the Allied push. Incoming now. Lasher 2-man kill. Gets it done on Panzer. And let's crack the code, Sabo. Dial in. FaZe War Room, please.
He's at logs. He's
I'm going to use this moment to step away.
I'll
be
take
right back.
care of Chrono.
Take it away, Sabo.
One
ran into office.
Yeah, one's a back wall.
It was some weird arty.
It was gonna blow.
Small was 14, 13, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm watching back wall. I don't know, maybe it's 13.
Up that.
1 point default.
There's the flag picked up by FaZe.
Panther is service.
I got one full lower.
Yeah, I need to pick up.
One's warehouse, I think.
Panzer's at
One's
service,
back
going
wall.
towards flag.
Like.
They got the flag.
Like,
Just wait for spawn. Maybe they can camp out.
Looks like FaZe is pretty much killed out. Flag recaptured.
Okay.
Knight's gonna grab
Stay
it
into
though.
this.
Right there, last minute.
Oh.
But it was recaptured by Brandon. Nice defense.
Into taking
Another airstrike.
Thought I can kill him and that's it. Panther. Dead. Got the right. Group up.
And back.
Yeah.
I'll come with you, man. I just now jump
Two guys like medical D, I think.
Nah.
Right.
One lower.
door.
Out that door now.
Lower.
Panther lower, he shot.
All right, I'm back, and
We need settles.
let's see if we can get our
Panther
bearings
Thank
here.
you.
Still in War Room tonight for FaZe.
Panther might take the flag back.
No, he's dead, there.
1 yard, 1 yard.
In the
I
spawn.
got the spawn guy.
I think I could do a revive top port your stairs.
I'm coming.
I'm coming in a bit.
Here
You're
they
gonna see a
come.
document grab right here for FaZe.
Here they come.
Oh, two in the spawn.
There it is.
Got to grab.
Picked up.
Oh.
Still on the table.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay, it's been one.
Panzer's gift anyway. One low courtyard.
They're moving quick.
Murky. Lone survivor.
What the fuck is
for
it
Unity.
doing?
It's pushing early.
Revive me over here, one of you. Two are in. They take some hit.
Here comes Crumbs. Watch him sneaking his way up. Didn't have his gun out. Gets shut down by Parcher very easily.
Nice one at dock still.
He's weak.
One in the spawn.
There it is.
I spawned that.
Me too.
Raz with the docks.
Oh, one in
Out.
courtyard, guys.
Shut down by Chrono.
Service, that's
Chrono got it. Gold medal for
We're
him.
at track 1 now, too.
Okay, we can get this again.
Stop raiding someone.
Are you getting dogs? Are you
Stop
getting
breathing
it?
someone.
There's one still here. Yeah, I'm getting one still.
Hold your breath for 6 minutes.
Nah, it was like nades and stuff stopped us. Lots are actually on docks at the moment. Push service.
It's office. No.
They
They
got
don't
it.
give a shit. They don't give a shit anymore. One's at the bottom of service, he's nading. Two, Panzer's bottom of service. Panzer's bottom of service. He's gonna shoot service. He's
Dragging
nading.
Raz.
Nice, Dusty, nice.
Nope.
You medic still, dogs.
I got one full.
Takes down
2
Brandon.
to 1.
Mr. Wild. Panzer's gonna shoot.
Raz can't do it.
Spotlight on him.
All service.
Taps out. All right, let's head out of War Room, Sabo. And hand this back to Merlin tonight. Merlin, tactical commentary. Let's go.
Very similar situation to Unity's attack. FaZe got the docks. They were clear though. For some reason Raz went to the courtyard where they had no one attacking from. So the one guy who was left alive in courtyard got quite an easy secure. You heard Crumb say on the war room, just saying go service, it's safer. Pretty much couldn't say it better myself. Service, it's the way you come from, it's nice and clear, just go service. They would have been away, I think they had 15 seconds maybe of clear, just it would have been 100% clear. They could have gone all the way to trans, so they didn't react the way that Unity did. They're still on point, they're still attacking quite hard, so I think you expect that more out of FaZe than Unity though.
I'm seeing a whole lot of pushes on the part of Team FaZe. They're making a lot of progress into the document room, but Unity's strategy of putting all their eggs in one basket so far is actually working out very nicely. They're stopping everybody on these radio stairs. It only takes a couple of grenades, a Panzerfaust to shut this whole thing down. Nice push for FaZe. Crumb's still alive, outnumbered though. He gets shut down.
Nice giving by Parcher right there too. I think they could have had a couple of revives right there by the docks, and I think he was able to get him. I couldn't tell if they may have tapped just to respawn, but yeah, the Unity is doing an all-around solid job of helping each other out up there too. They're rotating well to the pushes and just holding those docks.
Yeah, you know, Unity's on fire too as far as the stats go. I mean, if you look at it, these guys are very, very equal. 125 kills for Unity versus only 111 kills for Team FaZe, and on the Gibbs, they're about the same. The Unity has gibbed 38 so far. FaZe gibbed out about 47. They're both playing extremely well, but tactically, it looks like Unity has a much more precarious defense going on. I think they really need to start pushing forward and grabbing that flag away from Team FaZe. That'll take the pressure off the flag room because, I mean, look at this, FaZe. They keep on pushing and pushing. Eventually, they're going to break it down. This could be it, actually. Yep, here it is. Objective's been taken. The only person left alive is Parcher over here. Parcher shut down. Crumbs
nice.
Shot by a pistol.
Luger from behind right there gets it done. Well played. But yeah, I think you could not have said it any better. The pressure that FaZe is piling on the Unity defense is extreme. And when it breaks, it's going to break. And they're going to race it home just like this. Here's Raz.
Now.
They have all the time in the world, 3 minutes to get it done.
Yeah. Here we go. Crumbs now picks it up. He's taking his time. They don't know exactly where Team Unity's defense is. Oh, there you go. Brandon, radio stairs behind him.
By his team now.
This could be bad. Raz is there to back him up, though. Check this out. Easy.
Doesn't have to be a good time. You just have to beat the time, and then you get 2-0 and you head over to the next server with that dominant lead.
Well, And now the question is, how fast can Unity rotate around and retake control of the forward radio tower? Knight's on defense there, though. Oh,
Inside.
this is it. This is it. Warwick.
Inside, racing in, and that is it. We're going to head off this server. Frostbite 2-0 in favor of FaZe. And here are your scores. Merlin, go ahead.
Yeah, just looking at the scores now. I mean, you expect Unity to have a bit more kills because of the ping advantage. The damage, they actually have less damage but more kills. Less Gibbs. I think it was quite even, and I think the time showed that. You know, it was what, a 7:31 against 10 minute. But this is where they had their big chance. I mean, you said it a few times. This is their big chance to get some points on the board. I think the European server is going to be very difficult for them. I know they're going to swap out some players to get some European players in, but FaZe have got great aimers, and they weren't really utilised in that game because you can't shoot on them with 150 ping. So we're going to see some really nice actions now. Yeah, all that's going to change. It's on ice as well, which is very much a shooting map.
Absolutely,
hallways,
and we've seen
a lot of stuff like that.
We've seen these two teams play on ice last time around. This is way back during week 2, and that was in that big 4-0 game, and it looks like we're just setting up for a repeat of that. FaZe is already up 2-0 on Unity. Now we're going to be going to the European server, which should favor Team FaZe. It's ice, a more aim-oriented map. FaZe, as you said, they got great aimers. Things are looking really ugly, and it's time for Partridge Team Unity to really hunker down and figure out what they have got to do. If they can't tie it up right now, they just don't have a chance. So pressure is definitely going to be on Team Unity as we switch maps and servers.
All right, switching servers. Let's see. Well, looks like our predictions, any of our predictions can, oops, there goes Wolf, can still come true.
Can and will happen. But it's looking less and less likely for Team Unity at this point.
Yes.
I was about to say, as the last round went on, I don't know if we've, I can't remember the last time, at least on here, anything that we've covered on Warwitch TV, have we seen a round of Frostbite go double full hold? And it came close.
Well, gentlemen, welcome now to the second half. We are in intermission. 2-0 is your score in favor of FaZe, and now we're making our way to MP Ice. So let's head out of War Room and into the field itself for the lower bracket finals here on the Alliance Cup. The Axis push, this time on this map obviously, will be Unity, who have got a shot now to change the direction of their momentum. But I guess the ping differential is okay. They have three sub 50 pings, so that will help. But if you take a look there at FaZe, they are looking very solid, very even average ping of 48, as is to be expected.
Now, what's going to be interesting here is to see Lasher for Team Unity. He's running Panzer for Unity and doing a pretty good job of it with a nasty ping. Knight, however, was regularly out-fragging this guy. Now you're going to see Knight and Lasher on an even playing field. We know that Unity's been practicing a whole lot. They really want to get this win. So if Unity is able to maneuver FaZe into some nasty situations, Lasher could really make the difference and give Knight a run for his money on Panzers over here. Looks like, as you said, Warwitch Axis forces on offense is going to be Unity first, so it's going to be up to Team Unity to set the clock. This first round is going to set the tone from here on out. If they make a bad time or they just get full held over here, then it's pretty clear that this thing's going to be all over and things will unravel for Unity. They absolutely don't want that, and action's going to be underway shortly. We're waiting on 2. Viz and Parcher to ready up.
Large number of viewers here dialed in this evening. We're crawling our way upwards to victory, so welcome again. I think most of you are old school veterans of the Shoutcast, but if any of you are not, hit that follow button and join the Axis Army. Also, a handful of you have followed me on Twitter, so thank you very much. Warwitch TV on Twitter, appreciate that. My minions are growing in size. Slow but sure.
Junkie, shout out to Junkie over there. He's got some insight saying that Lasher will not be running Panther on ice at all.
Oh, interesting.
So be interested in watching it. In fact, no. Yeah, Brandon. It out Soldier. Lasher looks like he's going to start as an engineer along with Parcher. So
make use of Lasher's sub 50 ping. Makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like they might be running a 2-engineer strategy initially. Make sure you get that dynamite planted at the service door, or they could just focus on opening up that wall. It's not unheard of, but a little unusual.
So moments away now. Waiting on one. There we go. Referees are now in place.
All right. Well, I think we'll be underway very, very shortly. Moving into round number 3, second map of the night. Team FaZe versus Team Unity. The score is 2-0. It is all up to Unity to get a point on the board, or it's going to be all over. This is semifinals of the losers bracket of the Alliance Cup playoffs underway right now. Plenty of matches to go. Stay tuned. Warwitch, the game is going live now.
All right, you guys ready? I'm ready. Let's get the action underway. Here comes Team Unity making the charge towards the shipping hallways. Tracking Mask into the breach. Let's roll. Cut. Let's head back to you, Commander. You ready? All you. Let's roll.
Oh. Ooh, I just watched I watched Chris run into a cavalcade of grenades right there as he was trying to push into the north hallway. But looking at the console right now, it's just all FaZe all the way through. It looks like they're still holding on to that flag, and I'm watching Clown and Raz sitting outside of South, getting ready to try to kill the Axis as they leave Helga's hut.
Have a field day, as it were. This could be a very. We got a kind of a 3-2 split, maybe 3-3 split here at Sabo. 3 on left, 3 on right.
Yeah, I'm watching the left side over here. Mask is hanging back. Service door has just now been breached, so maybe a solid push over here, and Team Unity would be able to grab the flag. Of course, there's really no hurry. The respawn time right now on Team Unity is about 20 seconds from now, so they've got all the time in the world to medic train their way in. They make their way into the service stairs over here, trying to go the back way. They are seen, spotted, Mask on fire. Luckily, Parcher's going to back him up. And it's just, man, it's medic on medic action over here. Who's going to come out on top? Looks like Team FaZe holds their own, retains control of the flag. You will not see Axis respawning here in the service tunnels quite yet.
Tracking Brandon by request. Booty, you got it. Let's lock our spotlight onto him right now, playing Panzer. Opens up.
Unloads.
Nope. With a whiff. Dodging grenades, now gets base penetration, throwing the grenades in towards the flag. But we'll tap out in the nick of time. Now with Parcher.
Parcher gets surprised and shut down. Unity, they keep trying to do this backwards shot in. Oh, look at this. It looks like Axis have captured the shipping halls, but meanwhile, Mask and a few other guys have tried to run up through the service door. I think they were trying to be a little bit sneaky, a little preemptive here, but Chris ready for them. Shuts him down. Knight comes down, peeks, almost does a prediction shot with the Panzer. A little too late, switches weapons. He ends up getting mown down by Viz and Mask, and Warwitch here comes a nice little push. Team Unity up the stairs.
Yeah, they're trying. In we go, leaving Mask behind to languish. Must not have had a medic to go back for the revival.
No, it looked like Parcher was the only medic there. He led the charge. He was the first one to go down, and of course, the soldier, I think that was Brandon over there, just could not do anything all alone. Push gets shut down, but look at this. Fresh off a respawn, we see constant pressure on the part of Team Unity. It's almost the opposite of what was happening last time around on Frostbite. Unity makes their way outside, and nope. Top of the base is still completely clear. They're starting to make progress, but just not enough.
And they did get a plant on the breach, and that has blown, so they have another another entry into the fortress area, but so far FaZe looking solid on defense.
And we have a timeout.
Oh, there's
Let's take a look.
Timeout.
Don't see anything wrong with the pings. Merlin, your thoughts?
Supposedly Mask is lagging, but maybe 21's a bit too high for him.
That's a little slow. Of course, he might have some packet loss issue that happens. You know, you get all warpy and all of a sudden you can't play. Since we are in timeout, I'm not going to give away anything in case somebody happens to be listening, but there is a little bit of hope right now for Team Unity. They could be making some progress towards the documents. We've got a total of 6 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. We're in the first half of Ice, and every second is going to count. It's up to Team Unity to set the time and the best time that they possibly can.
So in our timeout situation, we'll be resuming here in a moment. Merlin, go ahead.
I think the way the game's gone, as a player, going from bad ping to good ping is probably the best way you can have it. It's easier to adjust. Going from a good ping for 2 rounds, and then going on to bad ping is very hard. Like, I'm just watching Crumbs and Chris, and those two guys. They were shooting pretty well on the American server, to be fair, but their style was very different to what we're used to. But now they're very aggressive because they know they can get that shot. You know, they've got 3 bullets in their gun. They know they can get 3 headshots. Sort of, that's how they can feel that on a European side.
Looks like it's not lag Sabo.
Interesting, you know.
They're saying that his keyboard is not responding.
Broken keyboard.
Yeah, so it must have been Keyboard Commander.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing like a busted keyboard to wreck your day in the middle of a tournament match. Merlinator, you were talking about the difference and the challenge of going from good ping to a bad ping server. The scores and statistics really suggest that. I mean, let's take a look at Unity. They've only made it a total of 19 kills as a team, whereas Team FaZe, they've already got 31. How are we looking at on efficiency? 54% efficiency over 32% on Team Unity. And even gibbing, you've got Team FaZe doubling the gibs of Team Unity, with 12 versus 6 over there. Statistically, FaZe is outmatching and outclassing Team Unity right here on Ice, whereas they were almost completely equally matched on the as far as numbers go back on Frostbite on the American server over here. So yeah, Unity, they're definitely having a hard time with this. But again, look at the tactical situation. They've already blown the service door. They've blown the wall over here. They're starting to make some serious progress in and outside of the base, and they might start making real document grabs any second now. And as long as they have sound communication, sound tactics, they really do have a shot at this.
And there we have it. Our
Still
second pause. A slight delay on that one. The timeout here continues.
The first pause, we had no great techno moment, but if you go to Lasher right now, we have a dancing airstrike.
Oh, good. Well, there we have it. Well, these are always fun. See if we can
nice.
Find some good techno music here. It's that time, is it? All right. You guys ready? You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's dance. Go. I missed it. Let's go back to Lasher. Boom. Yes. It's like a German sparkle party. Sausage party. All right, Deadeye. Hi, Oba. Good to see you. I can do all kinds of fun stuff too. I mean, check this out. We can kill time together. Let's see. Let's get my overlay rocking. Watch this. See if that works. Does that work? Let's try Wolf. How we looking, Merlin? I don't want to miss the game.
Fixed. Oh, the problem
Mask
is
says it's fixed.
There we go. Oh, look at that. Check it out, guys.
All right.
Oh, I better get back in game. Enough tomfoolery. Enough of that.
All right, 3 seconds till the match resumes, Warwich, and we will be underway. You hear the man says fight, and look at Brandon, Radio Stare Soldier, up on top. He's trying to do some massive spawn killing with the Panzer. Somebody else for the Axis team of Unity was up on top. Oh, look at this. No,
We're
Unity.
back.
Chrono climbing up the bell tower, hand over hand ladder. I see lots of lighting, gunfire going on. Who's going to come out on top down there? Crumbs. FaZe shuts him down on the hand over hand ladder. Not going to see a document grab right here, but good effort.
Well, we're coming out of our German Sparkle party here tonight with a 2-0 lead for FaZe, and Unity continue.
Oh, here they go.
To make their push. Here we go.
Up top.
Up top. Their best chance right now at victory. Let's rock something to be excited about. Parcher's got the grab. Dodging. Weaving. Leaping. Can't get it done. Crumbs is there. Shuts him down. And look at that. Here comes a grenade to finish them off. And Gib and Jib. Dodge and weave. That's that. Gut, go ahead. Long range, here's Knight. Hello.
Yeah, that was as good of a chance as they could have right there. But like you said, yeah, I mean, FaZe just kind of circled around them there, and with their ping advantage, just easily outgunned them.
I have that, Deadeye. Good song, good band. Sabo will approve. The Smiths, how soon is now?
Oh, yes.
Classic. Knight
That's a
double
great
man
song
Panzer
there.
kill. Let's do a little war room coverage. We're kind of struggling to find our feet here. Let's take a listen to Unity. All right, Sabo, crack the code.
Unity.
Guys, don't go all the way around. Just come
No,
through
we're
the hole.
trying to get there.
It's clear.
Yeah, Chrono's going
Take
the
a
other
drink
way.
here.
Right, sir, sure. Boom.
I'm hiding and covered. What the hell's going on?
There's one going holding north.
I love that.
From south. Got it.
This one on middle.
Keep holding north. I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna try to
Sounds
come
like
north.
me when I'm playing.
Yeah, it's Parcher
This sounds
talking.
you.
I'm hiding and covered. What the hell's going on?
I'm grabbing.
Go! Go, Parcher, go!
There it is.
Oh, gotta get in the hole! Damn it!
Yeah, that's what it said.
They're last one now.
Is it already on south?
Brandon needs to spend a little less time typing, a little more time fragging.
One up top.
Going to the
Near
correct
south town.
staircase.
Or that.
Yeah.
Unity
Alright,
fresh
when
off
y'all
the spawn.
go, just come through. Then meet up with us. Like,
Hey, Lob Blind, welcome. Where have
One
you
more.
been? Have a
Ready?
seat, Commander.
Man.
Nice.
Yeah, so fucked up.
I was watching Mask right there. He comes up, watches his entire team get obliterated by Knight's Panzer over there before his eyes. That was
Build outs.
ugly.
there's one
Try to
in the
get them
corner
full
on the
on
wall.
north.
Hi, Charger. Not sure if I said hi yet.
Brennan, get them full.
Let's push out. So,
Here's Mask.
but don't be a fool yourself. Man. One of the trees.
Hello.
And
Denied
Mask
by
gets shut
Yeah,
down.
Panzer in north now, and medic.
I don't like the spawn time at all. It's fine.
Back with Brandon.
Max, go LT. Let's just
Push
Waiting
it up.
for
Glad medics
15
go back.
seconds.
Max, go LT.
I get picked up in north.
It's here.
Medic in
Hands
north.
that guy. Oh, he's full.
There's Brandon Knight. One-man Panzer kill over there.
Back on Parcher. Keyboard
Wait,
Commando
someone
continues his
Yeah.
rampage tonight.
Quiet.
He just pushed up Parcher. He didn't see it.
Unity's running out of time, though. Look at this. 2 minutes, 20 seconds
north,
on the clock. Time to make a move.
Hey, Caffeine, welcome.
Oh, Parcher. Ha, surprise. Here we go.
We need to go up top
Lasher.
together.
Good talk.
Coming up the hand-over-hand ladder on the
Lasher.
far side.
Hello.
Airstrikes are called.
Oh, the wall.
He's going to clear the path for Parcher and Mask.
Crumbs is there.
Mask will make a
Two-teamed,
grab.
double-teamed.
One is full.
Can you grab to me?
No.
Nope, Mask is down.
I'm killed by a guy on the wall.
Parcher's medic still alive.
10 seconds.
Surprised and shut down.
Come on, man. What? This guy at
Last top.
There's a team kill.
There's one there.
That was Lasher. Hart should totally have a dodge.
Viz gets the revive. Very nice. Good patience by Mask to hang in there.
You guys need to cap.
You need to grab.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Yeah,
Let's go.
look at
Let's
this.
roll.
These guys are
Get
staying
it.
up top.
Viz, you
Yeah,
got
grab.
it. Race it home. Pistol out.
One on top. Kill him.
A minute 20. It can be done.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where is it?
Where is he? What happened?
Chris
Nice strike from
drops
Chris.
support fire, shuts down that
They should
entire
get the
push, but the
toxic
documents are there.
It's
Top.
there.
Parcher's got it.
We have to wait for a sec. Well, they know you're there.
I'm as lost as they are. Trying to find Parcher.
Let's try to
Okay.
push
Oh,
north and help
Parcher,
out.
he's
I'm gonna
he's
get-
hiding
Check him
in the
out.
bell tower.
They're not sure where I am.
50 seconds
They do
though.
know.
He's got to move.
And a warning. Ah, yep.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
Let's head out of War Room. Dusty found
You
him.
know,
Not looking
looking
good.
at
Go ahead.
looking at that, I'm a little surprised that anybody found him. If I were on defense right there, I might have just run full speed to head him off at the radio room. And now this is ugly. Look at FaZe. They're setting up a spawn kill. Knight actually misses the shot. I guess they have the spawn timer slightly off. 20 seconds on the clock. I mean, this is just adding insult to injury right here to trap Unity
Well,
in Helga's hut.
and this also officially will seal the win for FaZe, as Unity can't win the game now.
Yep.
3, 2, and a 1. There
No
you have
time
it.
will be set by Unity right here. So, the best they can hope to do is full hold FaZe and keep FaZe from scoring yet another point. Score is currently 2-0. And as we roll into the second half of this round, it's looking very likely that FaZe is going to take the point quite easily and go up 3-0. At this point, FaZe is guaranteed to have taken the win and to advance forward to the losers bracket finals. So they're going to be playing the loser of the Team Raw versus Team KIH game, likely to be Team Raw.
I haven't played this game in so many years.
Yeah. I still get on that ECGN server, play every now and then. It's ugly, but...
You do better than me. So, not to take the wind out of anyone's sails here, Merlin, but that's pretty much garbage time now. We're going to hang with it.
Yep, it's just this will be like FaZe's only crack, I would think, between now and their next game. This round and a half.
So we'll hang with it here tonight. And what better way to do that? Let's go back to the war room for FaZe and let them do the hard work for us. FaZe, here's their war room.
I'm getting the plant. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Plant. Fuck me.
That was clown.
Yeah, 2 guys north. 2 guys all.
Hunter as well.
They start from the LP then.
Hunter waste, they shot on me.
Hey, hit that too.
I couldn't get that.
Your phone.
That was interesting. I say the name of R2 and R2 himself shows up.
I'm lucky.
Wait, that mess bullets.
I think it's 43. Just hit your phone.
Spot a sec.
Over the far.
He was in box room. They're 3 in box.
You gotta hear the relief in their war room. I mean, they are playing, but they know they want it.
Right.
Just try to get in box room and stay there, so we can attack.
One in box.
I got one.
Yes, oh,
You're dead in box room. Oh, yeah.
answer fire. I'm going for plant, don't block it.
Take some time now here.
Flag that comes good.
Nope.
Oh, right there.
A shout out there, Spudzer. Welcome.
Door blows like 37.
Medic is flag. Just medic. Medic Panzer is flag now. Panzer coming out.
Panzer
shot.
3 and 5.
A lot of them. 2 on flag, I think.
40 exit. That's coming south as well.
Get him full, he's full.
Alright, flag's being picked up by FaZe right there.
Yes, you can go medic.
Fresh with the respawn.
We got smashed from south. They're gonna come for flag.
Yeah, I'll go make it.
Got 2 here still.
Let's keep pushing.
Oh, nice.
Dead south. There's RT south. His flag's
Oh, no,
flag.
no,
No, go back flag, go back flag. You can make it still. Nice, nice, this side.
The kill so early.
I'll switch to LT, no way we're getting the flag.
It's like 3 here. One's dead.
Yeah, RT now.
It's a medic revive.
Flock of the birds in channel 7, watch out. They're gonna gang up on you.
I'll pick you up.
There's a lot of them in
I
there.
couldn't, they were blocking me.
They're massing. They're massing to jump you in the alleyway at the end of the match.
I have RT on hill.
Are they?
44, yeah. I'll get one. No, no, I don't have
ladder. Inside ladder.
There'll be 8 many now.
Yeah, one might push south.
My guy off now.
He's dead.
Alright, Jest, I thought you enlisted earlier, but
There's RT again, Claire.
welcome.
Hey,
Thank you for hitting that follow button, Commander. Good to have you.
One freeze. Medic is a freeze.
One might
No,
be up.
he's so weird where it hits.
Yeah.
2 guys dead.
Great shooting by Chris.
Welcome to the army, sir.
I have RT on hill.
I'll go up. I'll go
They
up.
will fly now a bit if they come out.
I'll jump over.
Chris with the grab.
One camp ladder.
There it is. Chris.
Bring it in.
One's
Yeah,
inside north, 2 are inside
Panzer's
north.
dead.
2 are inside north.
Not killed. Panzer's not killed. I'm full.
Yeah.
Panzer can't be revived. One LT south.
One
One
LT
LT
hill.
south.
getting
got
rattled with
all
bullets.
One LT at the
Confused.
south.
Yeah,
Coming.
2 guys south.
2 guys south. Yeah,
We're
breach.
leaving docks here.
They're keeping dogs at south. They're 2 at south. Outside breach.
Okay, let's head out of War Room here. We got an update from the consolation bracket here from Malman coming in right now.
Oh yeah, that's the Turbo Terror versus Team Cave matchup for the finals.
And it looks like Turbo Terror are going to win it in the consolation 3-1 over Cave. So congratulations, however
Pretty
you
much
pronounce
as
your name.
expected.
We have spent the entire season and we've still not decided, but I'm going to call you Turbo Terror. Congratulations on your victory over Cave 3-1. 3-2-1. So, Merlin, back to you, my friend. Here's a grab. What are you seeing?
Well, it looks like FaZe have the docks. Chris going across. He's just, I don't know, doesn't. I think he's trying to give his team time to get into position. He is taken down. I don't know. Just thinking about that result in the consolation game. That's actually a pretty good game. That would have been quite a good game to watch, I think.
I know we had hoped that
All right,
that game might have been pushed back a bit so that we could cover both, but unfortunately not the case. So again, congratulations to them, to Turbo Terror, or Turbot, or Turbot, or whatever it may be.
Turbot error.
Turbot error.
And we have about
It's
6
turbo.
different ways that we could say it.
Go ahead, Sabo, take it away. Garbage time.
Well, not too much to report on right here. It's absolutely just garbage time over here. We're watching Parcher over here do. Actually, he was trying to defend the documents, but no, somebody sneaks up over here, grabs the docs. No, Parcher comes around the corner, says, "No, Chris, I see you." Shuts him down with a pistol, returns the documents over here. 3:57 on the clock. Unity doing a nice job of just trying to stay on top of things. I mean, yeah.
Kind of swing it around a bit earlier about towards the news that Merlin really, talked about the 3v3 owners buying teams, the fantasy element, etc. It would be times like this, I think, Merlin, that the fantasy element would keep the game interesting, because the team may have lost, but your player, for example, Parcher, might be performing incredibly well, and so it gives people incentive to watch and to continue to watch, even though the game in this case is completely over.
Yep, true enough, and the way I'm going to do it as well is it's not going to be a playoff bracket at any stage, it's pure league. So rounds will count for people in joint positions and stuff, so even if you draw a round or you win the last round, it's going to be could be quite important for you.
So the moral of the story is we have some great stuff planned for Return to Castle Wolfenstein and a timeout. So let's draw things out a bit more, shall we? Dear
Interesting.
That was Dusty, I think, going 999 first, but second.
Take a look at what's going on over here. Yeah, all the pings are looking good right now.
Into duty.
I can't play. No one wants to see that. So
what's funny is I couldn't even play if I wanted to, because I have my bindings completely different for this whole observing, spectating sort of thing than when I actually go in and play. I have to rebind all my keys. I guess I could write a script for that, but I'm too lazy.
So there you have it. Like I said, some very exciting times ahead for Wolf. Well, there we go. We'll head back in game. We're going to banter, get to know you. How are you?
All right, game's back underway over here. 2:50 on the clock. It's FaZe versus Team Unity. By the book, FaZe has already won.
Hey, all right.
2-0. We're playing for the final score over here.
Thank you, Caffeine. I could have sworn you followed me before, but I appreciate you re-upping into the Axis Army.
All right, there's Chris.
Another grab.
That was sneaky. I was watching him. He was kind of hiding in the corner. I don't think anybody knew he was up top. Comes up, grabs it. Oh, hi there, Panzerfaust. Shuts him down. That was Brandon sacrificing himself to kill the document carrier. It's going to be picked up by Raz, though. Comes around the corner, and I think we're going to see kind of a slow time. I don't know if FaZe is really putting all the effort in, but
there it is.
But off he goes to the half track. 1:55 on the clock. Takes his time, shoots behind him. The question is anybody waiting? Is there a trap? Raz inside. Look at him. Takes his sweet time. Takes a couple shots in the back, walks in, beats the clock. Easy. 8:16. Not the best time at all in the world for a map like Ice, but it's time, and that's all they needed to bring the score up 3-0. FaZe working on that perfect game. Chris saying he's got to go. They're going to get a merc, so we're going to see yet another little delay over here. Chris has to go to work.
So 8:16, huh?
8:16, yes, sir, on the clock. Let's look at the scores real quick.
Sure.
Well, and
Still.
Not the fastest time ever for FaZe, but obviously, like we were saying, they already have it locked up in the bag, so
Yeah.
I don't think they were necessarily bringing their A+ game on offense, but Unity at the same time did play a solid defense.
Yeah, I mean,
Especially
if you look at the stats over here, I mean, the kills 116 to 110. They're very, very evenly matched. Gimming 51-37. That's where FaZe is really eking out ahead. They're actually getting out the members of Team Unity a lot better than Unity is doing to them, and that is effectively shutting things down.
Kind of spacing out here because we hit garbage time, but that should bring the score to 3-0, yes?
Yeah, the score is 3-0 right here in a so far disappointing game for Team Unity over here.
Well, my prediction.
So right now we're waiting to go into.
Is moments
waiting
away
to go
from
into round number
true.
4. Waiting to go into round number 4 over here. Problem is, we've got one member of Team FaZe who needs to go. That's going to be Chris. He's leaving. He's out. They need a merc. They need something. And there's a little bit of discussion going on the channel where FaZe is kind of preferring to bow out and just say, we'll just leave it at it as a 3-0.
Or
sacrificing that round. Archer wants to hang on to it, though.
Give you a point or something.
How about if we do a Moobot raffle and the winner gets to hop in and merc for FaZe for one round?
Zerom's prediction is somewhat strangely true here. He kind of predicted that it would be a little bit off, but that we'd kind of hit this scenario at the end. But instead of
yeah.
I gotta hand it though. Unity want to play it out, and big props to them. I mean, they know they've lost. They're going to continue to play. However, FaZe just may not have. I mean, what happens, Merlin? Do they just sacrifice a point if they head out and say, okay, well, you win 3-1? Really doesn't matter. In the scheme of things.
It doesn't matter from the overall scheme of things, indeed.
What if you played 5-on-6? Could do that.
Sabo's strapping on his elbow pads. He'll be in a second. Yeah, right, Guts. You know what I'm actually doing? I'm queuing something up. This has been a long time working since we are in garbage time. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this thing up.
Oh.
And I don't know who it was in channel who mentioned this, but yes, we've got this mix.
Schaefer, welcome. Welcome, Commander. I like that song, sir. That's a great. I have it too.
And solid.
Welcome, Schaefer, to the Axis Army. Good to have you in. Well, somewhat less than exciting game here this evening. Started good, but kind of has the flourish has gone out of the match. But congratulations to FaZe, who are going to advance. Let's go ahead and take a look at my desktop. You can see it here. And then we'll scroll over here. There we have it. So, FaZe will advance to face the winner of KIH and Raw, which should be happening, we hope, very soon. Certainly hope I'm on my desktop. Let's take a look. Yes. The reason I doubt myself is because I had to change my hotkeys around. So there you have it. Will it be 4-0 or 3-1 remains to be seen as we head back to our command center. Hello.
Yeah, we're waiting on a substitution of some sort for Team FaZe over here. Somebody's going to be substituting in. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 members of FaZe remaining. Chris is out.
Oh, they got Mystic.
Mystic's going to be coming in subbing for Team FaZe to finish out round number 4. It's going to be on ice. 2 halves over here. The score is already 3-0. Effectively securing a victory for Team Unity. For Team FaZe over here. Unity unable to get on the board. They're going to play one more round, just hoping to get 8 points, something for posterity's sake. It's good practice for the next tournament because, as you said, Merlinator, you're going to be having more 3v3 action coming our way, and Zed may be in, behind the scenes working on some sort of 6v6 format tournament in the near future. Wolf is far from dead, so we'll be seeing lots more action to come. Not to mention more action right here in the Asus, the Alliance Cup.
Slip of the tongue.
Slip of the tongue, exactly. As we move on, I guess while we're in garbage time, we can go ahead and talk about these brackets a little bit because it is now
shout
known.
Shout out to all 50,000 viewers who are watching.
yeah, exactly.
That whole fiasco is just one giant reason to load up the Stephen Colbert popcorn GIF.
Exactly.
Yes.
If there's ever
what do we
a
got left in this cup over here? We've got Team FaZe. We know they're going to be moving on. They're going to play against the loser of the KIH versus Raw matchup, which has been delayed and postponed from last Thursday. KIH and Raw. Raw has kind of been slipping a little bit. They've had lots of drama issues surrounding them.
Raw has drama every cup. They're great players.
They do.
They have drama every cup.
Yeah, but this is different kind of drama because this is the kind of drama that breaks their team up and is really going to affect their ability to play. So, for that reason, I kind of expect KIH to actually eke out ahead over here, taking the win, forcing Raw to play against FaZe in that loser bracket final.
Well, it's hard to say.
I don't know
KIH,
if they can necessarily beat FaZe.
I would, Merlin, venture to say that the KIH this season are not quite as strong as we've seen them in seasons past. Close, but a little more vulnerable than they have been.
I think every team is not as strong as they once were. Raw aren't pracking as much. They've had lineup changes, lineup issues.
They've had a lot.
3 cups, pretty much. And then, of course, we miss OP, who are a very good team. When we came back with one soldier, they were beating us. They were beating us in scrims, and we were actually really looking forward to it because it was a team that was looking like, and they would practice against us. That was really nice. And that's what FaZe are missing out on, like an OP team which will play them. So, I think the skill level in 6-on-6 has gone down a little bit, but That sort of brings
that's a
a
really
bit more
good
competition sometimes.
That's a good point you bring up, though, Merle. Back when I was in the Quake 3 and UT 1v1 scene, once you get to a certain threshold, you have to play against people who are just as good or a little bit better than you, right? Because you've got somebody who's keeping you sharp, pushing you to the next level. If you're consistently practicing against people who are not nearly as good, your brain's not going to be functioning on that same top competitive level, and you deteriorate your skills. Looks like we're going into round number 4 right now, Warwick. Unity's going to be on ally defense axis.
Yes.
Phase.
It was in fact Karma who's going to Merc, not missed it. So
interesting. Karma playing engineer initially.
My
he's
stream
going to be the first one dropping the dynamite on
FPS
the door.
settings are currently at 30, so for the record,
that was good. That was good right there. I don't know, Warwick, if you were.
No, I'm not watching. Are you kidding? What do you think my job is, Sabo? What happened?
Karma came around. He's the new sub over here for Team FaZe. Engineer comes up, drops the dynamite. I just like the way he played that. He came right on up. I don't think he even heard anything. Turns around, tosses a grenade, prediction grenade. He missed it, but did a nice job eventually taking out the one dude, the one allied member of Team Unity who could have botched his plan to blow the service door. 9 minutes on the clock now. Service door is open. And you're going to see FaZe, Dusty, followed by Medic Raz, walking through the service door. Looks like there's no defense for Unity. It's,
Yeah, FaZe they have a 4-man push out on the hill right now.
Yeah, Clown's having a field
we
day.
got one up the ladder.
Plant.
Raz, this is going to be fast. Look at this. Docs.
He's got it.
Picked up. Raz drops down. Unusual route. Doesn't get shot at all. Backed up by Crumbs. Through the service door. Huh. This is going to be the fastest cap ever right here. Look at Raz. Dusty, the whole team backing this guy up. Service tunnels. Makes the right. Past the half track.
Yep, good game. Racing it home. And you guys complaining about the frames per second. It has been 30 frames per second for a year and a half. Calm down.
What more do you want?
What do you want from me?
50 seconds on the grab.
Yeah, well, this will be over quick. My prediction.
Well, I demand to see. I demand to see at least 2 flamethrowers from Unity this final round. If they don't do that, I will be disappointed.
I don't know what was going on right there. Unity, they weren't even defending. It's like they stopped trying at that point over there. There was nobody in the service hallways to stop the push. No one even got a shot off on the document carrier over there. I mean, it was all over the moment the documents were touched. 1 minute 50 seconds on the clock now. It is up to Unity, who's yet to get on the board throughout this entire game to beat an amazing time. Not going to happen.
Nope.
Let's see how it works out. Keep your eyes on Brennan. He can make the difference. We actually got a pretty unfortunate spawn.
Well, Brandon will probably win the award for typing the most, and a lot of it has been entertaining to read.
Yes, it has. All right, here it comes around the corner. Panzer kills himself. FaZe allies remain in control. That's pretty much the end of it right there.
Yep, this is it. Pretty much. They had one good try.
The documents are the.
I'm going to be setting up. There's the one that morning, a little bit early. Deadeye. I'm going to be setting up the Axis Code poll for Player of the Game MVP here in about 50 seconds. Saving my energy for the final flourish.
Well, there's not going to be much of a flourish to it. I think we're just going to a slow, grinding halt here for Team Unity, because they're just not making any progress at all with 30 seconds on the clock. I mean, really, if you grab the documents right now, 30 seconds, that's frankly impossible.
We've got Dusty in a nice Overwatch position here.
We're invoking the...
I'm watching him.
Oh, here he is with the Sten.
Rocking the Sten.
Clown's doing exactly the same thing on top of the spawn hut as well.
10 on the clock. I mean,
well, there you have it in
over.
5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Team FaZe, who win, as I predicted, 4-0 over Unity.
Less than exciting
Still on a
end.
roll.
Yes. I personally would have preferred the game to be a little bit closer. I don't play favorites. Well played this season, Parcher and Team Unity, but their season comes to an end as Team FaZe advance to face the victor of KIH versus Raw, which will be played, well, sometime.
Sometime in the near future.
Sometime.
You know, that it was a disappointing game right there for Team Unity over there, but they've done a really good job. I mean, Parcher, former team captain for Stable, his whole team disintegrated on him. There's all the drama with CKY that happened with the formation of Team Blatant Disrespect. He put together Unity. We've seen them in a few tournaments on and off already, and they have done a really good job. Look at these guys. They made their way all the way to the semifinals here, facing against Team FaZe. Now, we know Team FaZe very well from tournaments past. These guys have been on fire, formerly known as Team Raw, actually, or partially part of their members were Team Raw. There was all the splits and whatnot going on there. It's really just amazing to see Unity able to come in there, hold a statistically even game against them, but ultimately they just repeated what happened way back in week number 2 with that big 4-0 game. Congrats to Team FaZe, and good on Unity for making it this far and putting up a solid fight. Maybe we'll see a little more of them next in the next Expand tournament, whenever that comes around.
The Axis Go
I was
poll.
going to throw in too that.
Go ahead, Gut. The Axis Go poll is up as we talk. Who is the FaZe player of the game? Gut, continue. We'll watch this live as it unfolds. The link is in channel. Go ahead, Gut.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think if we get the stats for this match and look at them, I don't think they're going to look like a decisive 4-0 victory. I think, Unity, I think I kind of said at the end of the Frostbite round there that they kind of just got unlucky a bit, just some breaks didn't go their way, and that's how quickly, a relatively close match can turn into a 3-0 and a 4-0. But I'm guessing we're going to see Knight run away with this, particularly after those couple rounds, that one round on Frostbite where we had those 2-3-mans, which really swung it.
Merlin, I know that Knight is accustomed to this position as the MVP, and I think Panzer always gives you a slight edge.
Yep, it does give you a slight edge if you play well. You're not going to get MVP as Panzer if you're playing badly. Simply put.
I'm looking.
And
I'm looking at the stats.
Yeah, the stats are up in my comment.
Yeah, let me head back to the command center. Keep voting. We're going to pull up the stats for you here real quick. Give me 2 seconds.
It's telling. It's very telling over here.
Let's pull them up. Sabo, break it down.
Yeah, I'm looking at Team Unity over here, not surprisingly, in the red total with 0.93 on kill efficiency versus 1.08 on FaZe. That means FaZe actually improved a little bit statistically on kill efficiency anyway over the last time they played together. Notable is Knight, who was a Panzer on fire, especially on Frostbite with those massive 3-man kills. His efficiency was all the way to 1.73, outtrending anybody by a long shot over here. Gibbs, like we talked about in the game, it looks like, Knight, obviously Panzer, leading on the Gibbs. I think the teams are relatively equally matched over there throughout the duration of all 4 rounds, though. Doing just a good job of giving and getting the job done. Again, all I'm seeing is relatively evenly matched teams with FaZe eking out ahead of their last meeting over here. Damage given is actually interesting, too. 111,000 versus 128,000. Not a big difference at all between these guys. Merlin, I don't know. What are you seeing on this?
Knight got double damage over Unity's best damage dealer.
Crazy. Yeah.
So he got 44k over Lasher, who was Panzer for 2 maps, who got 22,000.
Yeah.
But I mean, Knight did a couple of good shots. I wouldn't say he actually had a spectacular game. He was just consistent in that his spam was hitting. He was getting 2-mans. He was getting his nades.
Yeah, exactly.
He pretty much plays quite a percentage style game in terms of he could probably go for the 5-man shots, but that's not going to happen too often. So he'll go for the 2-mans and he'll consistently hit the 2-mans.
Yeah, exactly.
And it just
over
helps his
time
team.
it averages out.
Yeah, indeed. And over the course of a game, I mean, you always put on that sort of. If you put in that solid performance, you're going to get massive kills, massive damage over the course of the game. I mean, 100 and more Gibbs than kills is always good, even if you're a Panzer. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, he's solid. He's consistent.
Well, it looks like the votes
have
stabilized here, and I guess we'll go ahead and close those voting tallies right now. A couple more votes here coming in. Let's give it another 20 seconds, but I don't see Karma overtaking Knight here at this point, so...
If Karma got MVP for playing 3 minutes of game, I'd be very surprised as well.
Yeah, that's exactly why everybody's voting for Karma right there.
Yeah, pretty much.
MVP. I think it's pretty safe to call it, man. It's Knight, specifically for the amazing.
Yeah, I just wrote down the rosters as they appeared at the end of the match. So who did Karma come in for?
He came in for Chris.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry, Chris. Didn't mean to shaft you there. Probably should have plugged him in. But we'll sound the anthem here, Sabo. We're just okay. They're trying to. Oh, hold on. All right, they're being cheeky in the channel. They're doing it. They're being cheeky, Merlin. They're they're voting for Karma for his 3 minutes of play, which
Karma win.
That made all the difference.
That's my mistake. That's my mistake.
Yeah,
but funny.
So theoretically, that's Chris, right?
Yeah, I would say that would go to Chris.
Yeah, exactly. That goes to Chris. Who played a good game. Though Crumbs was really on fire there. If you look at the stats, with 1.26 efficiency, leading the rest of his team. I mean, Karma was on fire on paper, but again, that was 3 minutes after Unity had pretty much folded.
Sorry,
so
Chris, I feel bad.
I'm sorry, Karma. That just doesn't count. I gotta say, hats off to the Lasher for Team Unity over there. I think that was the one I saw. He didn't connect with the Panzer nearly as much as Knight did, but he did make that incredible document run with double grenade kill, grab the documents when it shouldn't have worked on Frostbite. He made it all the way, just like that close to his team, and had it returned. Had he made it all the way, I really think Unity would have been on the board right there, and then that could have boosted their morale just enough to carry them.
If he would have made it all the way, I would have gone as far as to say that was one of the best docks runs I've ever seen. That nade on the docks had to be timed so perfect. Like the guy got revived.
Great.
They had to. It was just really nice. They're so unlucky. I have got the stats of the Constellation bracket game.
Okay.
In my comment.
Let's take a look at that.
The game that we were not able to cover.
Thanks to Malman.
Thank you, Malman.
And that is the game with Turbo versus Team Cave. Turbo taking the win 3-1, not terribly surprisingly on that one. Looks like the roster rundown.
Volky Stadi Nizao, SR, versus Darky Islam, Fairy, Kylie, Ocelot, and Sanctity.
Another close game on paper. 106 to 0.94. That's, I think, the exact same kill efficiency breakdown that we saw in the FaZe versus Unity game over there.
Well, now Turbo, if I remember correctly, they didn't win a match in the group stage, right? So for them to win the consolation, it's a good recovery.
Yeah, they had like this big turnaround. They were really struggling.
They had the hardest group, though. They had the hardest group. I mean, they had Cave in their group.
Yeah.
Yep. So it was like a revenge game.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, let's look at it. Back in week 2, again, week 2 is when these guys matched up. They played against Cave, and that was a 4-0 blowout with Cave taking the win. That's actually very surprising. 4-0 in the group stage. Cave dominates Turbo, and then we turn around in the final round of the consolation bracket. And, man, Turbo Terror, they just switch it around. 4-0 domination over Team Cave.
The fact that you keep such incredible notes, Sabo, makes so glad you're back. Well, briefly, I know you're busy, but God, the preparation behind the scenes, I could only dream of it.
Oh yeah, you should. Here, I'll switch to the other camera here, and oh, that's not it.
Nope.
There we go.
Okay.
Print it out, highlight
it out.
everything, got my notes. Yeah, man, that is the way it's done.
I could learn from you, for sure. So, congratulations.
Print that stuff out.
There you have it. So congratulations tonight to
Shoutcasting 101.
FaZe, who advance, who are going to be squaring off against the winner of KH versus Raw in the coming days. We will have it all locked down. As soon as that information comes across the wire from my Axis spies, I will post it on my Facebook page. So hang tight for that. That's going to be a good one. And then the winner of that, of course, will face FaZe coming up from the lower bracket. Merlin, do they have to win twice, no matter who it is?
In the final, in the grand
finals, right? Okay, so
yeah, whoever wins out of KH and Raw obviously would have the advantage in the final. Whoever they would meet.
Yeah,
well,
FaZe technically will play the loser of that matchup next.
Yeah.
It has been.
Yeah.
I think probably I think I got a good feeling about today. I do. It's been good to have you back, Sabo. We had Gut. We had Merlin. We had a little Wolfenstein 3D to start things off. We had some Viking death metal.
Cool.
And a 4-0 victory for Team FaZe. All right, so that is it for tonight. On behalf of everyone, don't forget, we'll be on Sundays, and I'm on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night when I'm not trooping. So on behalf of the entire MG42 crew, Ed Woolwich, and the Axis Goat saying good games and good night. We'll see you soon. Take care.
Good games.
Yeah.
And I guess we're gonna give the MVP to Chris or Karma. They can share it. You guys are scoundrels. Scoundrels.